All right, so
I have to give you a little bit of credit for this.
And we can overdub it later. Just
I haven't had any crazy stories about. Oh wait, no, I do. I got robbed at gunpoint, mugged.
Checking for me, but I ain't checking for them. No.
it's sleazy real estate guys. But all right, so another episode of the podcast here. We have a different guest from any other guest that we ever had before. He's actually an entertainer that conducts street style interviews, and he's going big on YouTube.
Yep.
Also posted on Instagram and TikTok. Please allow me the honor to introduce you to
It's your boy Keshaun Cale.
Keshaun Cale.
Man, I'm on the EP podcast, man. Hey, biggest podcast in Delaware, man. Come on.
My man. Keshaun, so good having you
Let's
here,
go.
man. I appreciate you making the time.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
So, Keshaun and I met, I believe, in Newark.
No,
Was it?
No, it was in Trolley.
Was it in Trolley?
Yeah.
Okay.
At Tap House.
At Tap House. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Keshaun, was it through a friend?
Yeah, my boy was like, yo, he's cool. He has a podcast.
Uh-huh.
You should talk to him.
Who was it?
Pootie.
Oh, okay, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris. Okay.
I was out there with Chris. And
Yeah.
He was like, yo, you should talk to him. He has a podcast. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
talk to him.
Shout out Chris, man. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute.
Like I love meeting like new creators, like for real.
Likewise,
especially
likewise.
in Delaware, because you never really see a lot of creators in Delaware.
Yeah. So, what I would like to do is go on a few topics and then
Yeah.
see where it kind of goes from there. So, things like your upbringing, the on-street interview styles that you do, the content creating itself, like the behind the scenes. I figured, you know what? Let's not because it kind of goes into the things you talk about. Let's talk about relationships a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, and then we'll see where it goes from there. How does that sound?
All right, it's cool.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and keep the notification bells turned on so you don't miss any more episodes. And if you can see, we got a brand new hat and a coffee mug for the EP podcast.
Yes,
that
sir.
We will be releasing sometime in the future, so stay tuned for that. All right. So do you say your name for short differently? Like Key or something like that?
Yeah. A lot of people call me Key.
Is it cool if I call you that?
Yeah, call me
Okay.
Key.
Okay.
Yeah,
Key.
a lot of people. I'd rather just call me Key.
Key.
But sometimes people say Sean, and I hate that.
Oh, really?
I hate Sean.
All right, I won't call you Sean. Is that cool? Sean? I mean, Key.
Yeah.
Go. All right, so Key, who is Key? Where did you grow up?
All right, so I grew up in Middletown, Delaware.
Okay.
You know.
Middletown?
Yeah, Middletown.
Okay.
You know, small town, but it used to be just like cornfield and like livestock, but now it's just like booming. Like there's all these types of stores and stuff now. Like it's crazy how much like Middletown's like grown.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're probably the fifth person I know now that's from Middletown, and they tell me that every time.
Yeah.
That because it's like on the way down to the beach, right?
Yeah.
Passing the beach,
to
right?
Dewey.
Okay. So, and then, well, that's one of the things that people bring up to me all the time. Like, it used to be so easy to get there, but now, like on weekends, it's like a nightmare to like drive down there and then back up.
Super packed.
So, okay, cool. Why do you think that is? What do you think has changed so much?
I would like to say like honestly, like once Amazon got built, like I feel like that just like created like so much like kind of like income and money coming into like Middletown.
Okay.
And,
I had no clue there was an Amazon in Middletown.
Yeah, I worked there for like 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What was
Yeah.
it like working there?
Horrible.
Really? Oh my
Horrible,
God.
man. Horrible, man. Like literally like just stupid.
Yeah, so we could touch on that a little bit, but I want to know more about you growing up in Middletown. Where did you go to school there?
I went to a lot of schools.
Okay.
Because all right, so going to the backstory, my mom was a single mom, 5 of us. My dad was basically in jail my whole life.
Okay.
So like it was just her. So we literally moved around a lot. So like I went to like at least like 5 or 6 schools.
Okay.
Yeah, so that kind of like helped me socially, and I think that's why like I kind of do the things I do now. Cause I'm like a social butterfly. I like talking to people. I like meeting new people.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of like helped me to do like the street interviews.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, no, I hear. I could definitely attest to that. That you're very easy to talk to.
Yeah.
The moment we met, we kind of just clicked.
Yeah, for sure.
So and I wholeheartedly agree with that. Okay, so you went to several different schools. Did you have any particular school that you liked out of all of them?
Apple.
Why was that?
I don't know. Apple was cool. This is where I met most of the friends I have now, really, and it was just a fun time.
Okay, and who were you?
High school was fun for me. A lot of like people hate high school. Like high school was fun. Like I partied a lot. I shouldn't have partied a lot, but I did.
So my next question was gonna be, so who were you in high school? Were you like with the popular kids and going out a lot? Or?
Yeah, I think I was one of the popular kids because like I was that person where like I knew where all the parties were. Like you hit me up. If,
okay.
Yeah, I was that person. Like you hit me up. I'm like, all right, there's party here, there's party there, man. Where are you trying to go tonight, man?
Yeah. Okay. So you were the party plug.
Yeah.
Okay, and now did you pursue further education after that, or?
Yeah, I did, but it was hard because like I was working night shift at Amazon.
Okay.
And I was trying to go to school at the same time, and that was so hard. It was difficult. Like I would literally work from like 6 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Oh my god!
And then I'll get like a little bit of sleep, and I'll go to school like 7 a.m.
So you get like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, it was bad. So
wow.
Yeah.
So no, I hear you, man. I hear you. We've had several, like actually my last guest, he was telling me like the only way he was really able to make school work, which still sounded like a challenge, was because he would take the 14 weeks course into 7 weeks.
Yeah, and then split it up.
And then split it up.
That's probably easier.
Yeah. So like that. While the workload is still the same, you get it done faster, right? Is it like 2 months type of deal? So no, I don't blame you, man. School's tough. Like even I'm in school. Yeah. And even then, so I go for accounting, entrepreneurship, and economics.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, but even then, sometimes I'm just like, man, why am I doing this?
Low key. Do you think school like prepares you? Do you think school prepares people?
Oh man, that's a great question.
Do you think, like, yeah.
Key, right? Key is how I say it. Key brought. We were talking off camera. He was saying how we were going off about a few things. We were like, what? Let's just start recording because I feel like we're missing out some topics.
We're talking about some
this is one of this is probably one of them. Okay, so you're essentially asking me, do I think formal education prepares people for the real world?
Yeah.
Right. I think that it's showing today that seems to be less and less evident.
Yeah, for real.
Reason I think being is that kids are staying in school longer.
Yeah.
Typically. And so as a result, because life in school and life outside in the real world are not the exact same thing.
That's completely different.
What I like to think is that in school they teach you the materials.
Yeah.
But they don't really teach you much on how to apply it in real life.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
And I think that as a result, a lot of kids fall behind after that.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's there's always a lot of and I feel like today's schools are more of a business rather than student centered.
Yeah, they make money from like kids being in the school, right?
Yeah, 100%. And it's just and there's a lot of degrees out there today that I don't personally think are really worth what some institutions are charging.
Yeah.
And as a result, what happens is they pay tens of thousands of dollars for a career that won't even make them that much at all the moment they leave college.
Like people get out of school in a bunch of debt, and like their major doesn't even like mean anything. My ex, right? Mm-hmm. Like she graduated with an art major.
Oh, snap.
And that didn't even do anything for her. Like,
okay.
Yeah. So
and that's the thing. You'll find a lot of people, they'll leave college and they won't even end up applying their degree.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's just more of the fact of, hey, you went to college, cool. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
I literally think that in this day and age, like I feel like social media is like the new like thing.
Yeah.
Like, forget school. You can make $1 billion off social media.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you say that?
Why did I say that?
Yeah. What's leading you to believe that?
Just seeing all the proof.
Okay.
Like seeing all these like like literally, like you talk, like you like see these like interviews of like billionaires and everything. They're all saying like they dropped out of school and.
Well, I think that probably comes down to like probably the skills that require to be successful in social media, right? Things like simple soft skills, like being able to talk to people.
True.
You know, be able to present yourself well online. And I think there's more of like the hard skills too. Like when you're selling something on social media, you know, you need to learn, you know, how, you know, pitching it to potential customers, or refining your pitch, or refining what exactly is your product or your service that you're selling.
Or in my case, getting people to actually want to do like interviews. I have to go up to people and be like, hey, would you like to do a video? Or stuff like that. So
I think to answer your question, what's it called? I think that the more we go on time, I think that more people are considering other forms of education.
Oh yeah, versus
formal. But yeah, so okay,
but
so
education is still good.
Yeah, education is still good. Now, what I will say about education is that if you, it's because what happened is from high school to college, I actually took a year off.
Yeah.
Right, because I didn't know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
And so I was told to go the business route because you could go many different places from there.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I essentially ended up doing. So I went to college because I generally did not know what the hell it was that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then I slowly over time started finding my interest, and then I started, you know, gravitating towards some things more than other things. So what I would say is if you have no idea what the hell you're doing, or you come from a background where college is not really told to you to go to, just, you know, just go to like something, keep it very general, like business, whether it's engineering or something in the medical field, things that where you could branch off in different areas. Because I think not having a plan is planning to fail.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
So
like you gotta have like a step plan.
Exactly.
To success.
Exactly. Like a lot of people like to use examples like Bezos, Gates, Zuckerberg. Like, oh, they dropped out of like all these crazy intuitions. Oh, but yeah, they were also coming out with Microsoft, Facebook. You know, all these huge companies.
While they were in school, they still was working on their business.
Exactly.
You know, so
exactly. So it's not like
I do believe that.
Exactly. So it's not like they failed. It's not like they failed the school. It's they outgrew their opportunity there.
They had a backup plan. Their backup plan ended up working in their favor. So hey, that's what I'm saying. Like people drop out of school, but don't just drop out of school. Drop out of school if it's actually working.
Yeah,
you know?
if it, like what am I actually gonna get? If I do drop out,
true.
What's my plan B?
Or if you're not in school,
and I'm not talking about the ones on campus.
But like if you're not in school, but like you're like working like a 9 to 5, and you feel like you want to drop out, still just keep that social media in the background, and like stop working when like it's in your favor, like, you know. Yeah.
So that they say that like don't quit your day job, like do it your 9 to 5, and then slowly ease off to the thing that you want to do.
Yeah.
Which is what a lot of people do. It's kind of what I'm doing too. So yeah, no, that's great advice.
Or just like put that money from your 9 to 5 and invest it into what you want to do.
Right. Yeah.
Until, you know, you get all the equipment, everything's good, and yeah, you're straight.
Just go off from there.
Yeah.
No, 100%. So yeah, so you decided to go a different route. What did that route look like?
From school?
Yeah. Did you immediately start at Amazon after that?
Yeah. So I was working at night shift at Amazon, and then I mean I liked it, but I was like, you know what? Let me try day shift because I was tired of like getting off of work and just being like bummed and tired and stuff, and then waking up and it's like sunlight and like the you got to close the blinds and whatnot. I hate it so much, man. So I started working day shift, and literally 10 years of my life I did Amazon, and I hate it. That's why I feel like now, like I just want something like bigger in my life.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
And like that's why I'm like literally like trying to push this YouTube thing, because like I would love to do this full time.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, back in the day when kids would get asked like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?"
Yeah.
They would say things like a cop, an officer, an astronaut.
Yeah.
You know, nowadays they're saying, "Oh, I want to be a YouTuber. Oh, I want to be an influencer.
I want to be a scientist.
Right. Oh, I want to be Mr. Beast." You know.
Yo, imagine
stuff like that.
Imagine getting paid to study a rock. Come on, man. That's
Well, hey, you know, for me, it's like if there's a market for it, if there's a demand for it, hey,
Yeah.
and if you fit in there, go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so going on to the YouTube thing, you do on street interviews, right?
Yeah.
Walk me through that. What exactly is it that you do in there, in that space?
All right, so in that space, I have like a list of questions I can ask someone, and like I basically just go up to that person. I'm like, hey, would you like to do a public interview? And if they say yes, I just pull out my phone. I usually have my little brother. You probably met him before. He gives me his phone for a voice recorder, and then I use my phone as a camera, and then I just like match the audio. Yeah, so that's what I normally do. And I like.
How long have you been doing it for now?
I've been doing it for like maybe like 6 months.
6 months? Okay.
6 months, yeah.
How has it been from your first day to where you are now?
My first day, like I would be like nervous. I probably stumble my words. I wasn't as like charismatic.
Yeah.
But now I feel like it's just easy to me.
Yeah. Okay. So so you have your set of questions. You have the second phone so you can record the audio and connect it with the video camera. How do you, once you do that, like do you specifically like look for a specific person, or is it just whoever's in front of you?
Normally like
That's almost like you give me an answer. It's almost like you give me an answer without giving me an answer.
normally like it's like because when I go out to the bars, right? There just be drunk people, and drunk people are just like funnier. So like I normally look for people that be at the bar. It's more entertaining. I'm mostly, I like to interview like females because like they're super funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So females, okay. Is it any particular kind of females? Like when you're into this, you're like, oh, I should ask her these questions. Like anything like that?
I mean, normally I go for, if the female is, what I'm saying, if they look good, like. But
oh, dude. So are you telling me that because are you?
I usually
is it like an icebreaker at the same time?
What?
Like it's like you see a fine female or whatever that may be to you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, let me ask her these questions. Do you use that as an icebreaker too?
Yeah.
Oh, my man. Okay, that's what's up. That's smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so let's go specifically into what kind of questions do you ask?
All right, so I used to do relationship kind of questions like, what's your body count, or like, what kind of guys you like, or like personality, or like money, like what do you go for, or like how much a person have to make to date you.
Okay, so let's talk about the answers in those questions that you've gotten. Okay,
man.
Body count. What typical answers do you get? Which ones shock you? Which ones don't surprise you? Do you think they're lying?
Man, most of these females be lying, man. Listen, you know what J. Cole said, man? You gotta multiply it by 3. Come on, man.
Okay. Okay. So if a girl says 3, it's really 9.
Listen, a female is not going to tell you her correct body count, because they want to seem, like an angel, they don't want, but really it'd be high.
Okay.
And I feel like look, I'm going off on a whole tangent here.
Please
but listen, I feel like females, like,
okay.
I feel like females' body counts are higher than guys nowadays.
Really?
In the new this new generation.
All right, what do you think that is?
Because look, if you go on a female's phone, or like her DMs, it's flooded with guys. Like girls, they have like the best, like they have the more options than men. And you can attest to that. Like I feel like guys don't really have as many options out there as females. Okay. Because there's a lot of simps out there.
Yeah.
There is guys that will literally pay a girl just to talk to her.
Oh, yep. So, yep.
There's no girl going to pay me to go to just to talk to them, or you get my feet pics or something.
Yeah. So and do you think big part of that has to do with like social media and apps like Onlyfans or the dating apps?
I feel like social media ruined dating in our like where we're at now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know if you saw it, but I think earlier today I saw briefly that I think it's Tinder and Hinge are both getting sued supposedly
I saw
for
you posted that.
supposedly for ruining like dating and love and all that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I believe that 100%.
Okay.
Like you go on a girl's Tinder, like a girl would literally just make a Tinder and she'll have a thousand messages, 1,000 likes to her girls. I know you watching this. I know you agree. Like you go on Tinder, you have like 1,000 messages and likes. So why wouldn't these females like think they're the shit? You know what I'm saying? I go in there, I got swiped like 200 times until I find someone. Like it's not fair.
So the females have a higher conversion rate than the man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God. Okay. So let me ask you this: how does one position themselves in a point of strength in today's dating market?
By just focusing on yourself, just like building your wealth or just building your brand, and just don't chase women like the women chase you. Really.
Should you even be on these dating apps, or should you just be out there actually talking to people?
I feel like
kind of like what you do.
I feel like you should just like get back, like everybody. We should just get back to the old ages.
Yeah.
And just go up to people, talk to them, like, hey, I like you, you like me.
Yeah.
Let's go on a date. Like I feel like these apps and like. Don't get me started on OnlyFans. OnlyFans, like, definitely.
I would love to get you started on OnlyFans. What about them?
I feel like OnlyFans definitely, like, caused a ripple in society.
Okay.
Like,
it took off during COVID.
Yeah, literally, you have girls making a living off of guys, like, basically just, like, paying for, like, their, like, naked pics and stuff.
Yeah, I think I saw, because we were briefly talking about Fresh and Fit and the Whatever podcast. And I think I saw in the Whatever podcast one time this girl who was a lawyer, but also did OnlyFans on the side.
I saw that.
Part of it was
What's
because
her
she
name?
made more money in OnlyFans than she did as a lawyer.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What was her name?
I don't remember her name, but but it's just crazy because you know these things are paying higher than things like being a lawyer, which makes a lot of money. So it makes you think like, one, it's obvious sex always sells.
Yeah.
Right, but two, it's like what direction are we really heading in?
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, tell me this. Do you feel like girls have it easier than men in our day and age?
In what regard?
As far as dating, picking like their options.
Yeah. So I think that women, generally speaking, in today's world, they hold the power on who it is that they date.
Yeah.
Right. And obviously, the better attractive to the social norm they are, the more power they have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
It's all about like who's the best looking, right?
And in terms of men, I think that they get challenged more now, even if you are good looking, even if you make good money,
for sure.
because even then, even if you are that 1% in your like area, then there's also the the state, the country, or the other countries, because they have that access through social media. So I think that men definitely have it harder in the dating world today than women do. So yes, I do 100% do. They have it harder.
Especially when on Instagram you have a billionaire or like a guy with a blue check in that girl's DM. Like literally, like regular female can easily have a billionaire guy saying, "Yo, I'll fly you out."
Yeah.
But then you got some regular guy like me trying to talk to you, and she's like, "Why would I talk to this guy when I can be flown out with some billionaire in Miami on the yacht?"
Yeah, no, it's 100. I've definitely seen girls' stories where they're always like on a nice boat. They got the they got the champagne.
If a girl's
on a boat,
a boat pic, who's taking your pictures, huh?
True. Yeah, it's one of the things they say too. Like if your girl's on a boat, then she's not your girl.
On that boat.
That and other things like it was the big stereotype today with Florida. Like if your girl's in Miami.
Yeah.
Then she's not your girl anymore.
Oh, yeah,
That's one of the things. Well, why do you think that stigma exists now?
Wait, can we talk about Miami?
So yeah, they're saying like if your girl goes to Miami, she's no longer your girl.
Oh yeah, no, because Miami's done. Miami's just flooded with like this like billionaires and like people with lots of money and cars and stuff. Like if your girl goes down there, like man, it's basically over, like for real.
Damn.
But wait, answer me this: Would you let your girl go on a girls trip to Miami?
I'll be honest with you 100%. I've definitely met women and I am seeing somebody.
Okay.
And I told him, hey, a girl's trip to Miami won't really fly with me. I'll be honest with you. I've straight up said it.
You can take a girl's trip to like the Cheesecake Factory, or like get dinner with your girls, but
yeah, because we all know what goes on in Miami,
especially if you're drinking and going to the club.
Yeah.
Mind you, if your girl's going to the club drinking, there's so much stuff that can happen. Like she can get like drunk. And I don't care, like, the most loyal girl. Like, if she gets drinks are involved, the right guy comes across, man, something might happen.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's like even girls who've been to Miami, they know exactly why their man wouldn't necessarily want them to go to Miami.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Like, even if, like, you're married or just dating, like, it's just not up on the table for some people. And I know a lot of people, and I think this is what part of the problem is, and I think that a lot of men are willing to bend the things they believe in, and therefore their boundaries get broken down by females, by women. So, and as a result, they end up becoming what they call simps.
Yep.
So that's like another big problem today. So no, I've definitely had the conversation, the Miami conversation. Vegas too.
Vegas is a number.
Now I think I'd be more lenient about Vegas than Miami.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, just because
it's Sin City.
True, but dude, I mean Miami.
Yeah, you're right.
Miami. You got South Beach.
I'm on the boat.
You hear things about Club 11. You hear things about those kind of clubs.
True, yeah.
I mean, you said it yourself. The billionaires who just moved there. It's a billionaire.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who just moved there? That you worked for.
Jeff Bezos.
He just moved to Miami. So we got like the Bezos of the world moving to Miami. You don't stand a chance.
Man, yeah, I feel like, just build your wealth and then just work on yourself and just like create your brand.
Yeah.
And hey, girls will flock to you.
Yeah. No, 100%. It's the only thing you can really do. And I think the other thing to add on to piggyback off of that is know what kind of girl you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Know exactly what kind of girl. Like one of the things I heard a long time ago that I learned from somebody is you list all the things you would like in a girl.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to check off every single box.
Yeah.
You list all the things and then you put off what things you're okay living without.
Yeah.
Whether blonde or brunette, things like that, right? Yeah. And then from there, you just kind of make yourself more appealing for that person.
I feel that 100%.
One of my favorite quotes is, I don't know if you heard of him, Dr. Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
He's like big into psychology and all that kind of stuff. He lives over in the UK. I believe he still lives in the UK.
Yeah.
One of the things he says, he was like, I think in a video, and I'm going to butcher this a little bit, but he's like, oftentimes I get asked the question, Dr. Peterson, how do I find the right person for me?
Yeah.
And he typically responds, you're asking the wrong question. Is how do I become the right person for the right person?
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times opportunity could come knocking, but are you ready for that opportunity?
Exactly.
Right? So as you said, build yourself, and then, if it comes, it comes.
Yep, just got to be ready for it when it comes.
But it is tough today. It is tough today. It's very tough.
Very tough, man.
Because like you said, back like the olden age, it's like what? You would just meet the girl. Everybody, the phones weren't around. The social medias weren't around.
Yeah.
And you would just meet people local in your area. You got kind of like one of those ads that be on the sites, find a local in your area or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like literally, you go on social media or like Instagram, all these pics of like, you see all these pics of people and like, how is it not tempting to try hit them up or something like that?
Yeah. It is tough. It is tough.
Yeah, like Tinder, like everything. Like
I think there's too many options. I think that's a big of the problem.
There's so much options
for both the men and the women. I think there's too many options.
TikTok, you go on TikTok, you're just scrolling.
Oh yeah,
there's a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, and literally just scroll through anyone's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts.
There's lives and stuff. Like
the more you scroll through someone's feed, the more you find what it is that they look at more. Yeah. They've narrowed the algorithm so well to the point where it's so tailored to you that anyone could just scroll through your phone, through your Instagram reels, and find exactly the kind of content you look for.
It's powerful. This probably happened to you a lot too. When you're talking about something. and then it shows up on your phone.
Yep.
Like an AI talking dog. Oh yeah. There's an AI talking dog.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what AI talking dog is, but hey.
Well, hey, you know, we already have freaking robot vacuums going around the house.
Yeah,
That's already a thing.
What is it, like a Roomba, right?
Yeah. Well, one of those things. So,
man, I feel like society, man, we might turn into like the Terminator type stuff.
Yeah, the Terminator. What's the other one that people say a lot? Is it not I Am Legend? iRobot? Is that what it is?
Like the killer
iRobot, the Will Smith movie.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? iRobot. Yeah. So things like
that. Was a good one.
Yeah, another one people are comparing today's world to a lot is, or what we might go into is Player Number One. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Yet.
So it's essentially the guy with the headset.
Yeah.
And what essentially the premises of it is, the world turns into like a mess.
Yeah.
So people they opt to living in a virtual reality.
Yeah.
So they'll put on the goggles and then they'll put on like a suit, and then they have a terrain where they essentially walk and run on.
That's crazy.
So they're able to feel everything. They're able to run on the surface and they see like a different world.
That would be crazy.
So it's an entire different, a great movie. I recommend it. It's Player Number One.
Wait, have you seen the new Apple Vision?
And I was just gonna tell you that.
That's crazy. I watched some YouTube videos on that, man. It's wild. Like literally, people are crossing the street doing this.
Yeah. It's huge. And here's the thing, like when the MetaQuest came out, which is the Facebook version of it, their whole thing was being in a virtual reality. I think where Apple is really trying to reel people in is in an augmented reality, which is both, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you see them promoting a lot? You put it on, you walk into the kitchen. Now you have the timer on top of the stove.
There's a timer.
Now you have a fucking
you can put a recipe right
exactly.
here.
You have your to-do list on front of the fridge.
Yeah.
And it all stays there.
Yeah, for sure.
So and I don't know if you heard, but like Disney came out with a device for the floor where you step on.
Yeah.
You walk and you end up in the same place. So you could walk, you could run, and you won't move out of place at all. Until you turn off the device. It's like it's some sort of mechanism they have on the floor.
So it's on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And you step on it?
You step on it, and then you could run on. I don't know if you could run on it. I know you could walk on it.
Yeah.
You could walk around.
So it's kind of like a workout thing.
Yeah. So it's essentially what you see in Player Number One.
Okay.
Right. And Facebook already has things like virtual reality gloves, to where you could feel things while you're in virtual reality that they're working on behind the scenes.
It's actually like you're feeling that thing. Well, I wish it was like a female I could feel. You know what I'm saying?
I actually have a MetaQuest myself, but I can't attest to that specific usage.
You might, you know what I'm saying, meet up with someone in the virtual reality, but it might be the pleasure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, the thing, I heard somewhere, there was this girl, I forget, she was one of like a famous TikToker. She made an AI girlfriend. Where people were able to rent her by like the hour.
Rent her?
Yeah, like type of thing, like the AI girlfriend. Not physically, but it's like a virtual like online robot you could talk to, and it's fully her.
Really?
But I guess they gathered enough information on her to make an artificial robot of her.
Wild.
And dude, on the first day of launch, I think she made somewhere in the park of like $70,000.
And that's the
one day.
That's the other point where I full circle where I talk about. You know, females have it easy, man. They're not going to pay $70,000 for a man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. So
they're going to pay $70,000 for me. I mean, I would take that.
You never know. There's a lot of guys in OnlyFans too. There's a lot of guys making money on OnlyFans.
Only maybe the top percent.
Yeah. You know what I think it's funny is OnlyFans is trying really hard to get out of like the sex space in OnlyFans.
I've seen that.
But I think it's gonna be really hard for them to do that, especially after the base they've built on that specific field.
That girl, that Catch Me Outside girl, right? Remember?
Oh yeah. What's her name? Fuck, I forget her
Danny
name.
Bergoli.
Is that her name?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That sounds like a familiar.
I don't know.
What she's like, Bad Baby or something like that?
Bad Baby, yeah.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
So when she turned like 18, she got like over like I don't know the numbers.
It was 7 million on her first day on OnlyFans. 7 million,
yep.
And she had just turned 18, which means people were already creeping on her when she was underage.
They were ready.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of creeps out there.
And look, it gets easier and easier for them to creep on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So by default, you're incentivizing creeps to become even creepier.
Yeah.
Right, which creates more creeps, creates more simps, and kind of creates less men.
I feel like simps are also ruining the dating scene too.
Why is that?
Because like they're paying, like they're literally like making a bad name for us, like actual men. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just feel like simps, like
Well, let's start here. What is a simp?
a simp is a guy who will basically do anything and everything for a female that doesn't even pay him no time of day, doesn't even care about him.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. And you think
What do you think it is?
No, I would agree on
Yeah.
the same lines. I think a simp is a guy who is willing to go to any measure to get a girl, no matter how pretty or not pretty she is, just for the sake of getting a
There's
girl.
literally guys that let girls kick them in the balls for money.
Oh yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Crazy.
So what I want to know more about is your field with YouTube, specifically from the content creating side.
What do you mean?
So tell me, like, there's creating the content, there's editing the content,
Yeah.
and then there's distributing the content.
Yeah.
So how do you go about that? Do you go to YouTube, then Instagram, then TikTok, or how exactly do you go about that?
Oh yeah. So basically, when I get the footage and the audio, I'll basically just put in my editing software, and then I'll match the audio, and then I just do the editing, and then after that, I put it on YouTube, and then I put it on TikTok, and then if it does good on YouTube, I'll post it on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one performs better for you, Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, but I used to get paid on Instagram.
Did you?
When they had they had like a creator fund.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got paid on Instagram for a little bit, but they stopped it.
They stopped it?
Yeah.
Why? Do you know why?
I forget what happened. They're saying that they were putting too much money into it and wasn't getting a lot out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know
So
that.
now I think it's like invite only.
Oh, okay, interesting. Because
Yeah.
because the only thing I've been able to access on Instagram with my personal account is just getting gifts.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. But I do hear that there's people making a crap ton of money both on.
I will look it up,
Instagram.
but I'm not trying to pull my phone out.
No, you're fine. But like, and that's like where a lot of the space is moving. They're trying to fund creators more and more and move away from like mainstream stuff.
Yeah, because like once you got like over like the threshold of $100, they pay you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I thought
cool.
it was pretty cool because I was like, wait, I got paid off Instagram. That's different.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's a different world. And okay. So do
I
you
want to post on Facebook.
Okay.
I heard Facebook pays a lot of money.
Would you consider leaving TikTok for Facebook?
I will just post on everything.
On everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the main goal is YouTube. So really, I just want to drive all the traffic to YouTube. Really.
Okay. And how are you doing that?
I'll post on different different social medias, and I'm like, hey, follow me on YouTube.
Which is what?
Keshaun Cale.
Keshaun Cale?
Yep.
Okay. How do you spell that?
Keshaun, and then Cale.
Okay. And how often should they expect to see from you?
I try to post like every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're very active.
Yeah.
So you said 6 months. If in 6 months you've been able to amount to over 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So what do you think attributes to that?
Just personality.
Okay.
And I don't know, like I think people just like the videos. So yeah.
The type of content you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I love that for you.
So but what's really been working lately
Uh-huh.
is like I've been doing like can you answer this question for money?
Uh-huh.
And I feel like
Oh my God, I've seen the one where you ask, what is it, how many months has 28 days?
yeah.
That one's hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one's hilarious.
Yeah, no, shout out to Jess, saying she gave me that question.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to her.
There's a lot that because I know for a fact they never get the answer, but sometimes they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have what's it
Did
called?
you hear this one yet? What goes up but never comes down?
Your age.
Yeah, see, yeah, you
I
saw that.
when I was going through your stuff yesterday. That's one of the ones I came
Yep,
across. Yep.
yep.
That's like one of your more recent ones, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What has been your favorite question to ask?
I guess what goes up, what goes up and never comes down.
Okay.
I like that.
What kind of responses do you get to that?
Uh, some people they be like taxes. Some be like helium. Some people be like, I had to tell them like, yo, like that stuff goes away. Like it never stays up.
Yeah.
And then there's so many answers like people put in the comments and stuff. It's cool.
Okay. And how do you do you ever get any? What kind of comments do you get on your videos?
Just basically what I've started like what I started like doing in my videos to drive like more engagement. I'll be like, yo, comment down below what you think the answer is.
Okay.
Before I say the answer. And then so I really do like looking at the analytics because before I'll do like because I only do shorts basically. So before I'll do like I would do like a minute long videos, but I looked at my analytics and people were only watching it for like 20 to 30 seconds.
Yep.
So what I started doing is I would literally just look for the best moments and edit it down to 30 seconds, like at least 32 seconds. And it shows the retention, like YouTube goes off retention rate.
Yep.
So like the more the person like views the video, the more it'll push it out. So if it's over like 70%, or like it's up to 90. Like my recent one was like 90%, which is really good.
Jeez.
And yeah.
Okay, so you're very into the analytics.
Yeah, and
of
then
the
I
studio.
tell people to comment down below. That drives the videos too. So the main thing I had to do is try to get people to like the video. Like it'd be like at least like 7,000 people that watch it, and there'll be like 100 views. Like, but like if like at least like 1K like I don't know why it's so easy just to like a video.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just people
But
just
I know you do the same thing, right? You see a video,
you just scroll.
Yeah, you'll see a video, you will like it, but you don't. Sometimes I forget to click the like button. Too,
Yeah. Like, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that because sometimes when I'm watching like full on videos, it's like the ads come up.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to skip them. But at the same time, I'm like, well, you know, as a creator, I feel like I should support a little bit too. Like, remember things like commenting or giving a thumbs up or stuff like that. So I totally get what you mean. So it's like, it's really important to like pay attention to things like the analytics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you get majority male or female audience?
Look at my analytics. It's like mostly male.
Okay.
And it's
what
weird.
kind of percentage do you think?
Like 90%.
90%? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would love to like reach the more female fan base. You know?
And in a perfect world, what would that be?
Huh?
In a perfect world, what would that be?
Like at least 70%.
70% women?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to the women out there.
Okay.
But you know what? You know what's crazy is I think it's because I interview females, so that's why guys watch it. But if I interviewed more guys, then I feel like girls watch it.
Really? Okay. Are you gonna test that?
So real quick, let me know what's a good question to ask tonight.
Oh, you're doing it tonight.
I'm going.
Man.
So this is my thing. This is me, right? So I would go out. I would go out to the bars, and I would talk to people all the time. And I'm like, wait, why am I doing this and not making content out of it? So that's what kind of like drove me to like want to start doing this. Cause I'm like, I'm out already. Why can't I try to make money while I'm out? I'm having a good time.
Oh my God. The best business are the ones where you could integrate into your life.
That's what I'm saying. Like I already go out like a lot.
It's like the bill's taking care of itself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. Like, I might as well.
So you started with relationships. Then you went. You started doing different kinds of questions.
I want to start this. Yeah, like kind of like. I don't know if it's game show. I want to start saying I'm the Riddler in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am the Riddler.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So all right, here's one that I think could cause some controversy.
Yeah.
All right, like, and it's like a huge question today, but it's more political, right? So you might have some people that answer it. You might not have some people that answer it. You ask them, how many genders are there?
How many genders?
Yeah, how many genders are there?
Watch, it's going to be that one guy that's like, man, it's like 1 billion. That's a good one. I might have to do that for sure. You know what the question I want to do, which might be a little bit controversial.
Yeah.
You know, presidential elections coming up. I kind of want to do, I want to know who's going to win, Trump or Biden.
Yes.
And that's going to drive. I think that's going to drive.
Do that.
You know, so the more big I get, I want to scale it even more. I don't want to just interview drunk people. I want to be kind of like the news. I want to be in like Ukraine, or like I want to go to like cross the border and interview people like that, or even
my God, imagine doing that,
or interview like a cartel member or something like that.
Oh my God,
I want to get bigger than this, like for real. Like I want to be the
dude. 6 months and you've done over 3,000 subscribers. That's huge.
Yeah,
that's huge. Like imagine we could do it in another 6 months. Jeez, you'll probably be like at 7, not 10,000, if not more.
I want to keep going, man. For
dude,
sure.
I'm cheering you on. Yeah, dude. Here's what I would love to do. If you would allow me, I would love to come out with you, and then I'll be by your side when these questions get asked.
Yo.
Or like you let me ask at one of the questions.
And you know what's crazy? I feel like you'd be good at this because you're very like articulate with your words, and you talk really good.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Most of the time I'm drunk, and I'm drunk.
Well, give me a few vodka sodas, and I'll be on the same page as you, dude.
Sure. But you know, I need to like go even crazier. I need to interview like at least 5 people a night, so I can have like content stored. I'll have like 100 videos stored for like I can just like schedule it throughout the whole week. Cause right now when I go out, sometimes like I just be lit and I be drunk and I just don't
think to pull out your phone and stuff.
Yeah, think to like record, but like I need to get in the mindset to like grind and just go crazy. Cause like I'm trying to be on the yacht by summer.
Hey, okay. So here's the thing. So like, hey, just get it out of the way like at the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
Fuck it, just get out of the way then.
Yeah, that's what people have told me.
Or do both, like beginning of the night and then at the end of the night.
You know what I love the most? So ever since I started doing this YouTube thing, you know Delaware is small, right?
Yeah.
So every time I go out, I like the people I've interviewed before. They're like, let's do another video. Let's do another video.
Okay.
And you know I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's cool. Like that people like recognize me. Like when I'm walking around, people recognize me as like that YouTuber.
You're that guy. Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great feeling to have, I'm sure. But yeah, man, I would love to come out with you sometime and do them with you. Yes, it's just next time we do this, I would love to go out with you.
Yeah, and
figure it out.
And literally like that'd be cool if I can like get other people to do the interview, like mix it up, like special guests.
Yes,
stuff.
I was gonna say, have you ever seen those shows? Step. There was an old show that would go around New York City.
Yeah.
And it would be the one guy that would always go around asking questions.
Yeah.
Right? But then they will always occasionally have like a celebrity with them.
Yeah.
And then they'll have like the celebrity like pop into like type of thing. Like he will go asking a question or like things like, if Mike Tyson was here right now, what would you say to him?
I saw that.
And then there's like some guy start talking a lot of smack, and then it's like right behind. So things like that. Hey man,
I saw that.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson just comes out of nowhere. Like Mike Tyson sucked. His name was better than Mike Tyson, man. I could beat up Mike Tyson. He just comes out
and he stays quiet after that.
That's fire. I like that.
Hey man, that'd be something to do. And like I know
there's so much stuff you can do, man.
That's
you know there's not many creators in Delaware. Especially doing the things I do, but I have ran into like 2 people who's actually in the same like place where I did the interviews, and I think that's cool. Like
that's awesome. So so what's your outlook on this space?
Outlook on this space, I just enjoy talking to people, and
do you think it's gonna get bigger?
Oh yeah, for sure.
In general, like, do you think more people are gonna be coming out and saying, "Yo, let's do that"? You're gonna be bumping into more people doing what you do.
Oh yeah, and especially like what I do, like I feel like it's gain me some popularity.
Yeah.
In like the spaces where I go.
100%. I agree. And how do you deal with that? Like, does it make you think, oh shit, there's more competition now, or oh shit, there's more people I could collaborate with? What's your point of view with that?
There's only like one other guy that I've seen, and he's cool. Like I literally told him, I was, yo, like we can work together. Like we be in the same spot, and I'm like, yo, like are you gonna interview them? All right, I'm gonna interview these people over here. Are you trying to help each other interview? Let's go. Like,
okay, that's what's up.
He's cool.
That's what's up.
That's him. Like maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Okay, and you guys have made content together at this point?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
He asked you the same thing as me.
Oh, what's up?
He asked the same thing.
The same type of questions? Yep. Okay. So does it feel like there's a little bit of a friendly competition going on?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
No animosity or anything, for sure.
But that's good. I think that in today's world, some people
like I'll post something and I like the creators, like when I post something like you or him or someone else, they like my posts and stuff like that. So I think that's cool. Like we got all support each other for sure.
100%. And one of my favorite quotes goes, "If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together."
And that's what I'm saying.
There you go.
But I want to run into more creators because I want to collab. But I just didn't know like who or who's like creating stuff in Delaware. But you're running into a lot of people in Delaware.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like I would love to introduce you to more people in Delaware. Yeah. And
if
we kind of feed off
like me. Hey, like come on, like set them up. Like come on.
100%. We'll love to. Okay. And so for the future with you on YouTube, what does that look like?
Just scaling my business, trying to find new ways of like getting up there and like trying to create new like a new route.
Are you excited for it?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You sound very excited for it.
I'm very excited. Like I like what I do.
There you go.
And I would love to like make it like full time for sure.
Dude, that's like a dream for a lot of people.
Because like I said, like I don't want to just interview drunk people are fun and cool and all and stuff. But like I want to interview, like I want to go to different cities and travel and like get the news like the epidemic in like Philly with they call it the zombies.
I think I've heard of it. Does it have to do with like drugs and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like go to like I don't know, just go across the world.
Have you done that yet? Like done a night out, but in a different city outside of Delaware?
No. Like
gone to Philly and then done your questions there?
Never.
Dude, you should do it.
I want to.
We should do it, dude.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, dude. If you want to go to Philly one night, I have a bunch of friends that live there. We could just freaking go there and do it.
Let's go.
Dude, I'd be so down. Okay, cool. So I'm super excited for you, man. I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you. We'll love to collaborate with you, kind of like we did here. Go out and support you.
Hey, you're gonna see this guy on my channel. We're gonna go crazy, man. For sure.
Hey, man. Hopefully, no one, anyone asks some question like the gender, why don't I get punched in the face or something like that.
Hey, it gets crazy.
So if I show up in an episode here with like a black eye, why?
It gets crazy in the field, man.
Yeah, it does.
And comment down below what kind of questions you think I should like ask, like, cause I'm down to ask like all types of questions.
100%. Okay, so the last topic before closing that I wanted to get into, which we kind of floated into.
We've been going.
Yeah, I know we've been going, which is great. It's been flowing. I love it. I love it. It was specifically relationships today, which you kind of spoke about.
Yeah.
We kind of spoke about, but I had some prompt questions.
Yeah.
Some prompt questions. And I actually had someone who has a podcast here in Delaware. She actually works in Tap House. And
she has a podcast?
Yeah, she has a podcast. It's called These Things Happen, right?
Ooh.
The whole premise is of her going through the world through her dads, which are her friends, about her sex life. She was a virgin, right? Yeah. She just lost her virginity probably like a few months ago.
Oh, wow.
Right? And I think she's 27.
Yeah.
So one of the questions I asked her, and then you give me your take on it, is what do you consider cheating in a relationship?
I consider, a lot of people don't consider this cheating, but I consider cheating just like giving like the other person like the time of day, like even like responding to someone like a guy hits you up on a DM, even responding to that guy, like why even responding to him,
So just entertaining them at all.
Yeah, like even like conversation. Because conversation can lead to a lot of things.
Okay, I hear you. I hear what you mean.
What do you think?
Now, I think if someone DMs you, to that specific, to your specific response, someone DMs you, I feel like people are pretty forward with their intentions once they DM you.
Like, why,
so if you're entertaining that, it's like, bro, just block them. Just get rid of them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about guy friends? Should girls have guys?
Oh, that's a great question. Look at you. You're flipping the table on me. I love it. Man. I love it. I love it.
Come on.
Okay, so when I'm in a relationship, I do not believe in girlfriends.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll answer it from being a guy. I don't believe in girlfriends. The reason I don't believe in girlfriends is not because I lack self-control. It's not because I want to go out there and cheat. I think it's just because if I become really close with a woman, it's typically because either they're gonna be good looking or I'm attracted to her one way or another, either looks or personality, whatever it is. And eventually, especially in the wrong mix, that can lead from one thing to another.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like
so no.
Guys basically only want to be a girl's friend for two things, because I feel like there's pit in the friend zone, and they want their shot. So a guy will literally wait months.
Oh yeah,
a guy will, guys, we will wait for like months, year until it's our turn. Like, and then when a girl goes to a guy and just talks about her relationship, like, oh, it's bad, I don't want to be in this relationship. The guy is always gonna be like, yeah, you should leave him. Don't be of that.
Those are the worst kind of guys, dude.
That happened to me in my last relationship. The guy at her job literally stole her from me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was the guy at her job. Like literally, like she's probably going to him, crying and all this stuff, saying this and that. He's probably like, "Oh yeah, I'm here for you" and all this stuff.
Bro, shit, I'm so sorry to hear that. Fuck.
Yeah, like and this was a girl that I literally, no one ever like thought that would happen. Like, she was like, I did not think of that at all.
Really, that's scary.
And that was crazy. So she had a girls' night. And I was okay. Have fun. Yeah, she went to have a girls' night. So I went out to Deer Park with my brother. So I'm texting her throughout the night, and then she stops texting me, right?
Oof.
So I'm like, okay, it's cool. I mean, maybe she went back to her house with her friends, her girls, and I was like, all right, cool. So I get home, go to sleep, and then I go to sleep, and then I wake up. She's still not there. She's not answering her phone. So she has a tablet, right? So I see a message from her sister, and her sister was basically like, hey, it was fun last night, but when you talk to Keshaun, you should do it in like a social setting. I'm like, talk to me about what? So I think she finally woke up and she texts her sister back saying, hey, yeah, I like Josh a lot. I'm like, who's Josh?
Yeah.
Or whatever his name is. She was like, I like him a lot. I'm like, what? My head's like going crazy. I'm like, there is no way. So I'm like, what? She's still not texting me back. She finally texted me back and she was like, hey, I'm staying in my parents for a couple of days. And I'm like, what? So I drive to her parents, and guess who's there? There's a car in the driveway.
Oh, and it's not family.
No, because her family's on the beach. So I'm like, what? So I literally like knock on the door, well, to try to come in. She opens the door and said, why are you here? We were just in a relationship like yesterday. She's like, you're not supposed to be here. So she tried to close the door. I like kind of like opened the door, and the guy's guitar is on the table. I'm like, where is he? And then can't trust these females, man.
Damn, bro, I'm so sorry, bro. Actually, I went through a similar thing.
Really?
Similar thing. Yeah. Shit fucked me up. But I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Bro,
it sucks big time.
Bro, it's always that one guy that's in your girl's ear, bro.
Yeah. My thing is like, cause I've been cheated on before.
Yeah.
And my thing when it comes to the level of cheating to like even if they like hook up.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like, why am I gonna trip? Yeah. Right. The guy was single.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not gonna get mad at him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
especially if I don't know the guy.
Yeah. I mean, cause I would do the same thing. Hey, if a girl's trying to talk to me, I'm like, hey, I don't know this guy. Hey, you trying to survive? What you trying to do?
Yeah, it's crazy. Man. It's so at that point, it's like it's more like shocking than anything. But at that point, it's like you gotta.
So it happened to you too.
Oh yeah, 100%. And at that point, it's like, I have more respect for myself than to give you a reaction out of that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I remember when it happened to me, very similar, actually. God, I don't even know I should be talking about this.
You opened a casket right here.
I know. But essentially, like, you know, the guy walks out of her apartment.
You see him?
Oh yeah, I see him. I knew exactly who he was too. And then she walks
there, like in the car or something. Was you in the car? Like, how do you see?
So we were supposed to go out that day, right?
Okay.
We were supposed to go to a show. And God, this is the first time I ever talk about this publicly, and I hope it doesn't come around and bite me in the ass.
Oh man.
Yeah, we were supposed to go out, go to a show. She had gotten tickets for them. Specifically told me about them, and what's it called? All of a sudden, she goes AWOL. She goes MIA.
Really?
So I'm thinking, oh my God, like, is she okay? Yeah. So I go to her place to check her out because we're supposed to meet either way at a certain time. So I just go straight to her place. And you know, it was a building too. It was an apartment building.
Yeah.
So I just go in as someone walks out, and I knock the door.
So the guy walked out while you was walking in?
No, he opened the door.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
No way. Why is he opening the door?
No. I'm sorry. Her roommate opened the door.
Oh, okay.
And then that's when they realize, you know, they fucked up.
Damn.
Or whatever the case.
Because he wasn't supposed to open.
Whatever it was. But anyways, he walks out, doesn't even look me in the eye.
No way.
Look at me at all. I knew who it was.
You knew the guy?
I knew I not personally, but I knew of him.
Okay.
And then she walks out, and
Did she even say anything to you?
No. But it's actually fun. It's funny how that, because here's the thing.
When girls get caught.
Well, here's the fucked up part about it, right? She was originally his.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then we met, and then, you know,
So what? You think she just like hit him up out of nowhere, or like?
I have nothing against this person. You know, I enjoyed it for what it was. Mm-hmm. I just think there was a lot of figuring out to do.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So I mean, I'll leave it at that. But no, yeah, it was the same. Then like this whole situation, I was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here. Please leave." I was like, "No, it's not. It's like you got caught."
When girls get caught, they completely turn like a different personality switch on and like act like they don't even care about you. Like you wasn't just that person that you loved.
Yeah. So
did y'all live together?
Huh? No. But at one point, she stayed over for a while. But no, yeah. And then here's the thing: she came back. I was a little bit in shock. I'm not gonna lie.
I was in shock too.
Yeah. So she came back, and then I'm like, "Do you have anything to say?" Right? And then
I bet she said she didn't do anything.
And no, she didn't. She did. We didn't even get to that. But it was like, I remember at one point that the thing that not set me off, I'm like, the audacity was when she said, she's trying to call me baby or something like baby.
No way.
I was like,
wait, she called you baby?
I was like,
there's no way she
I was like,
that.
Bro, after that, I'm like, here's like,
right after doing what she did, she calls you baby. There's no way.
You know what? And the relationship, it was what it was.
Yeah.
I don't hate her. I can't say I don't have because
I don't hate her
right.
ex either, bro.
I think it's hard to hate somebody after you love them.
Yeah.
So, there's that one Drake line that says is like if I love you once, I love you forever. Some type of Drake type shit, like that.
Because life's too short to hate people.
Right.
Like we were at one time we were best friends,
Yeah.
Like so I can never hate her.
Yeah. Yeah, well, this turned a twist.
Yeah, I don't know what podcast is this. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, damn, dude. All right. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it got dark.
Focus on yourself, King.
Got crazy.
Focus on. I'm blaming you on that one, man.
It was me. I'm sorry, man. There's
oh
no
my
way,
God.
man. Yo,
okay.
Hey, that's gonna be.
You would take it really full circle.
What?
I think she moved to Florida after that.
Miami. Of course he moved to Miami, man.
I don't know that for sure, but we'll leave it at that.
Hey, man.
Oh man, I hope this doesn't come around and bite me in the ass. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her, man.
Shout out to you.
I should have broke that guy's guitar, man. No, for real. You think I'll get charged for that? No,
for what?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't.
For what? Don't say it if you think he's gonna cause trouble.
What?
Wait, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying I should have broke his guitar.
Nah. Like I said, he was single.
Yeah, she even threatened to call the cops on me.
That's out of pocket.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so sorry that happened to you, dude.
Yeah,
You seem
anyway.
like a great dude. So
Yeah,
you know,
man,
if anything, when one door closes, another one opens.
Hey, man.
I'm hoping whatever that door is for you comes to you sooner than
I'm
later.
just working on myself. I gotta be the best version of myself, so I can find the best version of a female.
Okay, I guess. It's funny because that one question opened up a can of worms for us.
Yeah.
Here's the second question. I'm gonna close it off with this.
Yeah. Hopefully it closes and doesn't open.
Okay. If your partner cheated on you once, could you forgive them?
Could I forgive them? No. Because if she cheat on me once, she's gonna cheat on me again. What do you think? I mean I have forgave my ex.
Generally speaking, you have.
I would take it back. I would take.
You would take her back
because.
Oh man.
Because I did love her, but anyone else, nah, I can't do it.
But it's just that one ex.
Yeah.
I think for me, the answer is no.
No.
And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. I think because it's just too much out there. I think
Yeah.
it's too much out there. I think if it serves its purpose.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes people are like seasons. They come and go.
That's true.
Right?
Most of them, I'm saying no. All right, so look, I'm not on some simp stuff. All right, but listen, that it's always that one person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's all right, man. Everything's gonna be all right.
Look, come on, like how do I need a drink, man? We need to liven this up, man.
What's that drink? So it's like, hey man, give me a shot.
Yo, I
give me a shot
right here, man. Shout out to this coffee mug. Come on, man. Come on, EP podcast. Come on, man.
With the all right, so on the other side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Coming soon. Soon.
Merchandise break.
Cheers.
Boom.
Cheers. But
forget I even said that about her, man. Come on. I hope
the lick got him talking.
I hope she doesn't watch this.
Bro, I cannot wait to watch this. This is probably gonna look so funny from the other side.
I hope she don't watch this.
All right.
It's a lot of clips.
Yeah. So, Keith,
You got send me so I can press
so where can people find you?
Keshaun Cale on Instagram, KESHAUN CALE on Instagram, and shoot me a follow. I'll follow back, and on YouTube it's Keshaun C, and on TikTok it's just basically my name, Keshaun Cale, and hit me up. I also like the game. So
there you go. And do you have a party message to the gentlemen of the world out there today?
Hey man, listen, party message, man. Don't take your girl back, man. Listen, people cheat, you know what I'm saying? Listen, and don't get sad like me on the podcast.
Buddy made me feel some type of way.
Yo, for real, man. Hey, man, it's crazy.
All right.
And shout out to everybody watching, man. I hope tap the screen, like the video, and share it. Because, my boys out here working hard, so yeah.
So Keshaun, thank you so much for doing this episode.
Course,
I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man. My first
God bless
podcast.
you, man. I really wish you the best moving forward, and I look forward to collaborating together.
Oh, we're going to go crazy.
So thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, like Keshaun said, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss any episodes. Merchandise will be coming out very soon.
Yes, sir.
So look forward to it. We have the mug, the podcast mug. We have the director cap, and then we have the polo, very comfy polo. It's for the hot weather, for the good weather. It's just nice and fresh, and it fits just right.
This guy should be a salesman.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Let's go. Boom. Hey, that was fire. That's a glimpse in that, huh?